Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a crafty haul. I have a mix of showing you stickers, printables, and then physical items I've bought from Dollar Tree, Joann's, Michael's, and Tuesday morning I found one. So let's get into it. So I am a representative for It Darbi sticker shop. She is on Etsy. I will leave the link down below. She has her November release already released as of today. So I'm filming this on Halloween. And they are active. So everything I'm going to show you is in the shop. You can use code TAI, T-A-I 15 for 15% off your purchase of $5 or more. Now, I am waiting just for the tangible stickers to come in the mail, but you can buy every sticker sheet she offers as a printable. So I have already done the printable part and I put them on an 8x10 and sent them to print to Office Depot. I don't actually have a color printer at my house. I'm asking it for Christmas. So when you get the stickers, they are in essence a 5x7. So we are starting off with the birthday release. So it's called Birthweek Deco Blue and then Birthweek Deco Mint. Okay, so you'll have the two colorways, and then she also has the basic frilly birthday mint and the basic frilly birthday blue. So actually these are the set that coordinate, and then these are the sets that coordinate. So this is perfect because I do have my daughter's birthday is Thanksgiving. So that week coming up in November, I will be able to use these printables, but they are gorgeous. Her illustrations are just like watercolor goodness. Can you see how beautiful they are? So you can get these, like I said, as a printable, in which you can put two of her sheets as a 5x7, or you can make it an 8x10. I have sent a couple of them to be printed in a larger fashion. She also has, they are Older and Sassier quotes. Number 1 and number 2, or are they same? Oh no, they are the same. I didn't even realize that, so I printed it twice. So it's just one of them. So these are the Older and Sassier quotes. Then she, of course, for November, has the Thanksgiving themed one. So this is one sheet that's called Gratefully Stuffed, and then to gather together. So they have the plate and the napkin settings. And a point or two, you can get any of her stickers on white sticker paper or clear. So you can have both options on the site. And then this has like a Thanksgiving dinner with the illustrations. And then she has these gorgeous turkeys. The only one I must have enlarged it enough where the type came off of it. But I will leave everything I'm showing you linked down below. So the turkeys are fantastic. I definitely love this purpley guy. And you can, like I said, when you have the printables, you can print them as you need. So then this one's called Thankful Quotes. So you got 'Tis the season to be grateful. Thankfulness is the quietest path of joy. Thankful. And then this one's called Talkin Turkey. Leftovers are for quitters. We'll trade stickers for pie. Gobble with the wobble. So those are adorable too. And this is her brush hand lettering too. So really fun looking at that. Then this is where I have fallen in love with it. So she does a series called True Colors. This one's the Autumn collection. So she has them for summer, and those were definitely like primary rainbow colors. These are softer and more neutral. They're beautiful. So this is the Coral Cream, this side. Then this is Autumn Blush. So what I did was print them as the 5x7s in essence. So that's the size that you would get them. And like I said, and then I did them bigger too. So I printed them a little bit bigger. So then this is the Coral Cream. So here it is small. And with the printable, I just sent it to print as an 8x10 as well. So I have the size variation. So you can see it, like this one's this big and then this one's a little smaller. That's just for me. That's how I want to just have them in my memory planner when I get to use them. And these definitely will probably be used first because I just love the floral. This one's called Autumn Sepia. It's a little bit more brown. It almost has like a cinnamony color. This one's called Plum with the purple. Then there's Steel Blue. So this is the big one. Did I miss something? Steel Blue. So there is a blue set. And then this one's called Autumn Auburn. It's like a red-brown color. I printed it twice. So the printables offer you versatility if you don't mind fussy cutting. Or the thing is though too, think about it. If you have a color printer already and you have them, you can put them on sticker paper yourself. So you can buy white sticker paper on Amazon or clear and then put them in your silhouette and do the outline, and then you've made your own stickers, and then you can use them over and over again. I still like tangibles though, but I just definitely love having them with me. So Autumn Neutrals, I printed it twice. So this has just like kind of those cotton balls and the wheat looks like foliage and stuff. So these are very pretty as well. And she drew all of these. So this is just gorgeous. So then this is how I blew them up. So Autumn Coral, here's the blush, here's Sepia. I sent a big order. And I think but it's not that expensive when you print to Office Depot, in case you're like me and don't have a color printer and you don't want to miss out. I think it's like 40 cents a sheet when it's color. It's not that bad. This one's the plum. And then she has the boxes. So if you're a planner girl and you love your boxes, this one's turquoise brick boxes, turquoise, burgundy, and then black and blush. And then just because, like I said, don't think I went crazy purchasing on print. I am on her design team, so she sent me the files in order to use them. So you've seen me use the candy corn. I just sent them to print again. But she has other Halloween ones. So this is Punny Halloween, Creepy Quotes, Gravely Creepy, Romantically Creepy, Happy Howl Days, Halloween Dollars. This is really cute. Hopefully I'll be able to use that when I'm scrapping photos from today, because today is Halloween. Then Scarecrow Field and Harvest Wishes. So beautiful collection. This was her October release set. These are November. So the florals I am here for. Like I said, I'll leave it linked down below. I'll leave each of these down below as well, so it's easy to shop with. And remember, if you make a purchase and you spend $5 or more, you can use TIE15 and you can get a little discount on it. So let's move on. Okay, next in my haul after the Darbi stickers, since I'm on her design team, is that I'm also on the design team for Traci Reed. And so for her, if you're unfamiliar, she does digital scrapbooking kits that I can print as I see fit, or you can use them digitally if you know how to use Photoshop and those programs that use those elements and such. I don't have those programs, and I actually don't have a color printer other than my one that does like a photos. So I have a Epson PictureMate. So I send mine out to print at Office Depot, which is super easy. That's how I did the Darbi printables as well right now, just to kind of get me started, because I really wanted to play with the elements. So it's also nice, as you can see here, you can take the elements. So these are all the icons, because she has an alpha and then her icons. And this is like a pre-planned sheet where I just kind of wrote out what I want the title to be in the alpha for her collection. Then I took the ephemera bits and I replicated some of them, made one bigger, one smaller. And these were all like her flare buttons. So I made one really big and then a few smaller, and then her wood veneer. And I'm going to fussy cut all of these out. Or I can definitely put the program in this document into my Silhouette Cameo software and trace the outline. And I could have the cut lines too. But for me, I will fussy cut this while watching a TV show, and it's not a problem. So this is how I go approach printables / digital scrapbooking, because I still want to make a tangible item. And then I went ahead and also did this one. So these were other flower bits in her element. So I just know I'm going to use them as either strips this way or this way. So I already kind of pasted them together. And then the tag elements I love, so I kept the colors very similar. So these will be 2 future layouts coming to my channel. And then I just printed out the papers that were 12 by 12 on 8 by 10s, because these fit into my traveler's notebook now. So I have, this is goldenrod is what you see up top. And then I've already been working on Autumn Enchantment, which would have been the last few videos on my channel, which are these. So with the printables, and since I have them all, I just keep them in a 12 by 12 sleeve protector. And this is how I can always just keep them readily available. And any of the bits and pieces that I have stay nice and together. And I always know that these are my goodies for Traci Reed. Let's go on to other stuff. Okay, since being back into stamping and in my new craft room, because I've moved and I've been setting everything up, I have misplaced my heat gun. So believe it or not, I purchased this one. I haven't even actually used it on Amazon. So it's just a heat gun. I think I paid about $15 for it. I'm hoping it'll do the trick, because all I needed to do is embossing techniques for December Daily coming up, and anything else I wanted to emboss, because I did a layout the other day and I had it all out. I got out the Versamark, I did the thing, I had the powders, and then I'm looking and looking and looking for my gun, and either A, I've packed it well and I can't find it, B, I know I didn't throw it out, so it's just still packed. And there might be a box somewhere that I still haven't recognized is not in my craft room that's sitting in the garage. So Amazon to the rescue, even though you can find them at Michael's or Joann's. I just made it like a very convenient thing on my phone and purchased it on Amazon. I love adult coloring. And so recently I came across these at, I can't remember where, but they're design or originals. Good. This is Good Vibes. And so these are the elements or the images. These are like kind of a positive affirmation ones. So give. I usually color like the last 30 minutes of the evening. This one's Mandalas. I have a few that were Disney. I have a few that are like fun dog ones. So these were a 3-pack, and then this one just looked like flowers, and you know me and a good floral. So these are just I always say this is like mindless stuff to do, like when the kids are playing a little bit. Kids, I say plural, but like my daughter and my dog are playing, and I can just be there just trying to woo-saw a moment, you know, like calm down. I actually do enjoy adult coloring. So I have 3 new ones to add to my collection. Okay, I've been wanting this Tim Holtz die cut set for some time now. My problem was that it was $35, and not that $35 is too expensive, you know, neither here nor there. I just couldn't justify the cost when I technically can make something similar to this on my silhouette. I just got to stop being lazy. But when I was looking for the heat gun, this sort of came up as a bundle pack with this rainbowed cardstock. So it came with all of these. Now, don't get me wrong. The cardstock is a little bent in the corners. It was like this, and I think it got delivered and crushed on the corner. So the cardstock is a little bent. Do I really care? No. And especially if they're bundling it with this. Oh, and that's the thing. The bundle for this together was $22. Like I said, this I know at scrapbook.com, and the cherry on top is like $35. So I was like, wait a minute. That's the one I've been looking for. And he does have a Halloween set now. I know he came out with Anna Christmas. But the ones that were just kind of these cute positive sentiments that I can use year round, I wanted to invest in first and see how much use I got out of them before I committed to a Halloween themed one, which I can only use in the month of Halloween and or Christmas. So I will use the cardstock, but even so, when you have these, so if you're unfamiliar, these are just thin cuts. I've seen great projects used with these to make cards, of course, but since I'm getting into the stop the blur, so you can see how small it is to the moon and back. And if you put it through your die cutting machine, the crushed corner won't matter much because it'll probably get punched out anyway. So I'm really excited to have these, and the fact that, you know, I almost have to consider shopping Amazon a little bit more and not always a cherry on top or scrapbook.com, because their deals and their bundles are pretty impressive. I just put the sleeve in there. So that is this with this. Then I also, okay, so if it hasn't been posted already, it's coming. But I have done 1 or 2 layouts in the Stop the Blur version of it. So here's like my first one and stuff. So it's a different size. It's a different format. However, I still purchased next year's memory planner in the vertical, the big vertical, and to have it because this is comfort. Okay, so this one is the new one from that lovely lady, Ingrid Sanchez, and she does these beautiful florals. There is a sticker book that goes with this, but I wasn't able to get my hands on it because I did make this purchase at joann.com. So with the Happy Planner and the 2 sticker books. So if I like that version of the Heidi Swap, I did get a horizontal classic because this size is this size, because I've seen people just punch holes in this. Yeah, so like all 9 hoops, would fit if I were to put this on discs. So this horizontal size for Heidi Swap is the classic horizontal size of Happy Planner. So instead of buying inserts all the time, I can definitely use this if I become a fan. And it's a very neutral layout. It's just gray. And so that's the reason why I purchased 2 planners in this one for memory keeping, because I figure, okay, if it gets closer, obviously it hasn't started yet, so I can always return it. It's not 2023 yet. If I do the next 2 months in that Heidi Swap one and I like the size, then this will be the size we flipped through and keep to that stop the blur technique, because it is a little bit different. It's a little bit more interactive, I find already, because you want to like include as many photos, but you want to make little interactive pieces and hide journaling and stuff. So it's been fun to work in. So that's why I bought those 2. And then I picked out 2 sticker books. I believe these are from the new release. I don't keep track of the releases with Happy Planner that often because there's so much so often that it's overwhelming for me. But Everything seems to be either the flower or this butterfly theme that I like. So this, and this one, because I got a notebook, are all the collection. I don't know if it's just called butterflies, but I got the notebook too. So the notebook just has plain striped paper, very simple. Probably the covers, yeah, have the butterfly. I got butterflies in bloom, so this one was just beautiful. Stickers, very large. And, you know, me and flowers, I can't get enough with the flowers, so that's why I got that one. That's that. And then I got essential quotes. Make time for what you love. And so this one's just a lot of, as it says, quotes, which I always need. So I was really happy with this one. Some are on clear paper, some are on white sticker paper. It just seemed like a good collection, and I can always use that. And then on Amazon as well, I purchased a refill. I got the box of just Design A. I feel like I try to vary up my page protectors in my Project Life, but sometimes, since I'm subscribed to Allie Edwards' Project Life kit, and who else is Cocoa Daisies, the cards are only formatted as 3x4 for vertical, unless it's a design, and it can be horizontal. And then also the 4x6 cards are usually designed for horizontal placement into your page protector. So I have officially now run out. I used to have like 3 boxes of these when they went on clearance, when they were no longer being sold at Michael's, and we're talking, that was years ago, and I think I bought 3 boxes at $11 a piece. I have finally run through them all. So had to pay full price for this now. So this was $30 on Amazon. So it's 60 page protectors, all Design A, which I seem to be using the most, even though I do use a variety in my Project Life. So I have this now back in my stash, ready to use. And it's so nice to get a new set. It's like hasn't been touched. It's all in the thing. It is lovely, lovely. Okay, then Peachy Cheap recently had a bundle with all of these fall decorative ephemera pieces. So it's Simple Stories, Country Harvest, and then Fancy Pants' Memory Lane. So I got Memory Lane ephemera, and this altogether, this bundle with all of these 6 packs was $15. And this one just the ephemera bits, so that's what comes in it. You're probably familiar with this one already because it has been out. Then this one, I believe, was cards and tags. Memory Lane. So remember, Peachy Cheap just has a deal a day for the day, and once it's gone, it either sells out or they have a new one the next day, so you can't go back and order them. You just got to be aware. I follow them on Instagram. That's easier for me to see what the deal of the day is. You can sign up for their newsletter, and they will email you every morning with the deal of the day. So then Simple Harvest, this one is the bits. So it has all like the pumpkins and leaves and apples and the little trucks and stuff and butterflies. This one is bits and pieces. It's a little bit more with the sentiments. And then this one are the page elements. So you have enough to make these elements, but these are what come inside it. And so that you can see how big the harvest word is. So just thought that was nice. I haven't really scrapped yet Halloween, which is why I'm so delayed on that. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do an October daily. I had just had surgery, if you've been following me. And surgery has taken a bulk of my concentration. I had a meniscus repair, and I'm only now, so now it's been about a month, walking properly. So I didn't really even, like I have Valentina's costume, for instance, but usually I do a group photo, and so she's Moana this year, so I was even just simplifying, like, let me just get Hawaiian, like, touristy shirts, like button-downs, and be, you know, Moana with her, and I haven't even bought the damn shirts, and it's Halloween when I'm filming this, so yeah, that's that. So some Halloween will be coming in November. Some Halloween scrapping. This one I bought solely at Cherry on Top. One day they just had no shipping, and this has been in my cart for this Autum News stamp. This one is in the Woodland. There is a die cut. So this stamp was $22. And then the die cut, which would include the piece for this and this, was like $27. And I'm just thinking, why is the die cut more expensive than the darn stamp? I will just buy the stamp and I will happily just fussy cut this out. It's not a big deal. So that's how I got the new Autum News stamp. Then I'll go into this and we'll get this off my desk. And so I have this tray. This is from Target. These are the little separated wood trays. I have the red one as well. This one says milk and cookies, and I believe the other one says Santa Claus or something, it might say. It's the red one. In essence, I got it for my December daily to hide all the bits, and that way I can probably have them both on my desk up here and always see the little ephemera bits that are left. And then I've picked up, I've been looking for these. They're the Christmas Botanicals from Tim Holtz. They are just gorgeous poinsettias. If you haven't seen this, look at this back. Yes, darling, yes. And don't get me wrong, I'm still on the hunt for like the Snowfall grit paste, and I'm looking for, there's a few other mixed media ones that he had that I'm looking for, and I can't get a hold of unless I do it on Cherry on Top, but you know, like at Joann's or Michael's and stuff. So that's just for December daily. I do have the red one as well, like I indicated. And then, you guys, okay, I thought all the Tuesday mornings near me closed down, and I am happy to report that they are not all closed down. I have found one that is open about 30 minutes north of me, and I am so happy. You don't understand. I used to have like 3 or 4 like real close to me that used to stop by and everything else. When Tuesday morning closed, like right after the pandemic, like 2021, literally I was heartbroken. First, because I get my scrapbooking supplies there, and that's solely why. So I took the drive over. I've gone twice now. So this was the first trip, and I'll show you the second trip. So the first trip, I got a foil quill, the bold one. This one was $19.99. Don't get me wrong. I picked it up because it was at Tuesday morning because I was like, oh my God, a foil quill. I love it. I know they're at Joann's, but they're always so expensive. I don't think they're 20. However, don't be fooled though, because I did look this up in particular on Amazon, and it's the same price. So if you are looking for a foil quill, you can look on Amazon. You don't need a Tuesday morning to get the good deal. But since I saw it at Tuesday morning, obviously I snagged it. Then I have the ephemera bits from Bungalow Lane. This is a Paige Evans collection. And many more. This is a birthday collection from Pink Fresh. Oh no, Pink Paisley. I've got 2 of the Bungalow. Oh no, so this one is this is Elements. And then this is the flowery pack. And I do have the flower pack. You've been seeing me work with this, but for $2.99, I just picked them up both up again. I got 2 packs of the Jen Hadfield. This is Peaceful Heart, and it just has the flowers. I picked up this die cut, $6.99 from Momenta. Some flowers. They're really pretty. This one had the die cuts and the stamp for $9.99 from Sizzix, and it's called, it doesn't have a name, but the SKU number is 665064. And then this beautiful one, this is We Are Memory Keepers Revolution, and it's a layered die cut to get the look of depth with different colored cardstock. And yeah, so that's how, so pretty. And this was only $12.99. Like, yes, darling, yes. So that was one trip that I made. And then what happened that I had to go up back that way? Oh, I think I had my surgery follow-up, and it happened to be up that way. And then I found all my Christmas stuff. So then when I went on a second visit up there for a follow-up from my surgery, I found the Christmasy Things. And so what's funny, so let's start with this. Warm Wishes, Vicky Boutin. This was last year's kit. Believe it or not, I did buy these elements. They're the stars, they're chipboard and like felt, I believe. Or are they all chipboard? They're all chipboard, it seems. They just look like felt. I purchased this specifically from a Cherry on Top for my added bits because I wanted these so much, because there are star elements in the new Allie Edwards December Daily kit. And the fact that I got a second pack now for $2.99 instead of the $5.99 that I paid for is fantastic in my, now I can go bananas with stars in my December Daily this year. So you're seeing a little bit of my December Daily supplies, but I just wanted to show you what was available at Tuesday morning. I got the Warm Wishes stamp set, which was in my cart at one time. So again, with the stars, there might be a heavy star theme in my December Daily. The dimensional puffy stickers. I got the Warm Wishes stencils. And this, again, I'm happy with because I missed out on the stencils through Allie Edwards. So now that I have a snowflake, a little bit of almost like a frosted stained glass look, and then the pine tree foliage, I'm really happy with having this since I don't have those other stencils. Then still Christmassy framelits. They make these into shakers, and I've never done shakers. So once again, it's the shape of a tree. It was $8. There's how it would look. Fantastic. I got this is old Heidi Swap. These banners. Thought I can just, honestly, what I've learned in my style is that, yes, I got them all. I traditionally would just use one on a layout and move on. Heck no. When I use this, I'm using like all of these on one page because that's how your pages pack a punch. So they're all little bunting banners. They also had a version in Halloween. So yes, there are those. So I got that. Then they also had last year's crepe paper. So which was it? Busy Sidewalks. And don't get me wrong, beautiful collection. I would have picked up other elements, but I always reiterate, I live in Florida. Collections that have a lot of winter icons like sweaters and ice skating and mittens and stuff, I just gear away from because we don't do any of that stuff down here. So that one was heavily a wintry, you know, snow-covered city town collection. And like I said, I just know I couldn't really use any of the elements because what is it with me in shorts and a t-shirt next to a palm tree watching Christmas lights and then put an ice skater on it? It wouldn't work. But they did have the Hustle and Bustle thickers, and these are just great. They're just sentiments. I can put these directly just on a photo and call it done. It looks like just puffy stickers, almost like texture paint. That's how it reminds me. And they had this one. And then last from there was just Vera Bradley washi tape, and it was like this blue set. Can you see it? Ooh. Sorry, I'm trying to give you a good view of what it looks like. So it's like a blue floral, a navy and white stripe, and then another blue floral on yellow. It was Vera Bradley for $3.99. Fantastic. Okay, last but not least, Dollar Tree had the pom-pom trim. So I got it, you know, in themed for December daily, but I picked up 2 white packs because this could be cute on edges of paper or your layouts and stuff in white. And I'm sure that this probably could take some maybe oxide sprays and stuff. So I just picked up 2 white ones just to have on hand. Then these last things were from Michael's. So you saw me haul a while ago the Halloween set of trim. And then I also have the Christmas. So I'm super excited to have a lot of texture in my albums this year. And then they had this one that's just a trim bundle. It was just all gold and silver. And like this I can use year round. They did have like a pastel rainbow one too. But I just thought tie with like any tag on the top. Like here's gold rickrack. Some of this textured like floss. Gold and silver. Like I just felt like having it gold was neutral enough to always have it for tags and anything else for trim. Oh, it's so pretty. And so I used a coupon on this. So I believe it's $9.99. I believe there was a 40% off coupon. So it was $6. I've picked up a journal. It has a gray weaving, like a textured wet weave. It's 80 pounds or 120 GSM, 180 papers. It's dot grid. And I am planning to make my reading journal in this one. So this one, honestly, was on sale. It was like it's $9.99 normally. And it was on sale for half off. Or maybe it was just a percentage, like 30% off. It was like $7. And then I had a coupon. So, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was full price and I had a coupon for like 25% off all your purchases. So it still was like a quarter off that. So it was $7. So in essence, if you know Archer and Olive, I do. That paper is 160 GSM. That is great. It's a good notebook. Don't get me wrong. Great for stamping. I just don't want to justify $30 to buy that journal for my reading journal. This one is just a hair thinner in weight. It's still bright white, which was my key point. It had to be white. I cannot do cream. I hate ivory paper. It had to be white. So I'm going to see how this takes some stamping and stuff and just make this my reading journal for next year. So I will start setting this up in December. Because I'll be honest, I've done my reading journal. This will be my second year. I have so totally fallen off the banner with it. I have the book covers printed. I just have never stamped out August, September, October, and glued them in if you've been seeing my channel. So I'm behind in it, and mostly because I just don't like the format anymore. I think that's really what it comes down to. So I just want to stay consistent, and I do plan to keep it for a few years as well. So maybe, 2023 and 24 will be in here because I have been reading a lot. And then lastly, I got 2 new colors of oxide inks. I got Seedless Preserve, was not in my collection, and Peacock Feathers was not in my collection. And these were BOGO. So buy one, get one half off. So always adding to my collection as possible because these are my favorite. I believe that is everything. Thank you so much for joining me right now. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Click the, give this video a thumbs up, and any links I promise will most likely be down below to Darbi's Stamp Shop. If you are curious, there's a coupon code. Traci Reed will be down there. And if I can remember a few of like the Amazon purchases, if you were curious, I will leave them down below as well. And thank you so much for joining me. Till next time, bye.